Hello, my name is Eke Yakura, and I'm making an environmental impact review using the city of Toronto as a case study. In this presentation, I was speaking as a consultant reviewing the environmental risk affecting Toronto and propose practical strategies that the local government, business owners, and residents can take to improve environmental sustainability and reduce long-term risk. Toronto is Canada's largest city, and Toronto has been reported to be top livable ranking, often within the top 20 cities worldwide, depending on the use of metrics like quality of life, of of uh, metrics like quality of life, culture, transportation hub, and it has a population of about 3 million. And due to the large growth, the city has started facing large environmental pressure, which has to do with high energy demand, transportation emission, waste generation, and the impact of urban development on natural ecosystem. While Toronto has already introduced several environmental and friendly goals that has been strictly followed by the mayor of Toronto, Oliver Chow, but there are still ongoing challenges that need swift measures towards public health protection and long-term sustainability, as well as to reduce environmental damage. Key, key, key environmental issues and risks facing the city. Firstly, Toronto continuous dependence on fossil fuel in transportation, industry, construction, and energy consumption remains among the largest contributors to green gas emission. Gas powered vehicles, heating system, and older infrastructure contribute worsening air quality due to climate changes. This factor increases the city's vulnerability to extreme weather events such as heat wave and flooding. Secondly, the limitation on secular environmental and economic practices as well as waste generation is one of the leading environmental risks being faced by the city. The significant amount of waste in landfill produced from the recycling and composting program in Toronto has introduced more devastating environmental hazard as this has led to higher methane emission in the atmosphere, inefficient use of resources, and increased long-term environmental cost. Thirdly, emission from combustion vehicles and industrial activities are major causes of cardiovascular problems and other health conditions, which further affect the air quality and overall health condition of Torontonians. And the people who feel this impact the most are people who are low income earners living in dense community shelters and places where with less healthcare and medical facilities, creating environmental and social inequality. Lastly, the loss of biodiversity and pressure on green space, urban expansion, and infrastructure development disrupt natural habitat, causing a reduction in tree cover and weakening the Toronto's ecosystem. This also affects the city's ability to naturally manage heat, pollution, and stormwaters. Based on my findings, I will propose several strategies to help mitigate the risk faced in Toronto. Measures that can help mitigate this risk. One is expansion of clean transport infrastructure in Toronto. If the number of electric buses and trams or streetcars increase and more bike lanes are created to support active transportation such as cycling, biking, running and walking, then creating more and less expensive EV or electric vehicles charging stations will help reduce air pollution and overall health of people living in the city of Toronto. Improved circular economic policies. Encouraging waste reduction through expanded composting, reuse programs, and incentives for sustainable packaging with restaurants like KFC